Japan is the country having a famous comic industry all over the world. Japanese manga have a common truth going through the story, which is the spirit of solidarity, the victory of justice, the struggle between good and evil. Let's go over 10 best-selling manga for teenagers in Japan based on the numbers were released. Top 20 best-selling manga of all times. 10. Hunter Multiplication Hunter. The story is about a world where there are some people have special abilities, called the Hunter. With their special abilities, the wars in the story become extremely attractive with calculations, intrigue when using the capacity of each member of the team. The main character of the story is the boy called Gun. This kid accepted into Hunter with the desire to find his father. During his adventures, he met Killa and other friends. They will have to cope other Hunter and other strange creatures. 9. Fist of the North Star. It was an extremely popular comics in the 80s in Japan. The story sets in the ruin when the world was destroyed by nuclear war. At that time, our protagonist is Kenshiro, warrior of Marine Martial Arts School of Hokuto Shinken. Kenshiro with his outstanding lethal martial arts have stood up in the battle to protect the innocent people. Although the series was released quite long time ago, but the success in the previous period with the amount issued over 60 million copies have made this manga holds 9th place in the standings. 8. Captain Tsubasa. It is also an old comic, was born very early and achieved much success in the 80s of last century. The amount issued 70 million copies in just 7 years of release are high enough for us to see this manga's attraction at that time. The story is about Tsubasa Ozora, a guy with a dream to become a professional soccer player in Brazil. The story viewed football techniques with supernatural powers of the players makes the game more attractive to the reader. 7. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is a story about the Joestar family and their battle against monstrous enemies. Each chapter tells the story of a member of the family, against the forces of evil and protect peaceful life for mankind. The fate of the Joestar family started from battle of Jonathan Joestar against Io Brando the vampire, and this battle goes on through each generation of the Joestar family. 6. Bleach. The story is about Ichigo Kurosaki, a young man with the ability to see ghosts. His life has changed completely when he met Rukia Kuchiki, a death and a member of the Hell World. When fighting a special demon, Rukia gave Ichigo his power so that he could save his family. But Rukia was so surprised that Ichigo had absorbed all her strength and became a death. As having became a death, Ichigo quickly realizes that he is living in a world having full of dangerous spirits. And along with Rukia, who is slowly recovering his strength, they protect innocent people from demons and help lost souls find their resting place. 5. Slam Dunk. Hanamichi is named, the man holding the world record of love learning, the boy with red hair, hot-tempered, and this individual student falls in love with Haruko, a wise cute girl. Because of Haruko, Hanamichi has determined to join the school's basketball team. Ruko, Hanamichi's rival, has also joined at that time, and both of them quickly face to each other. The manga is considered to be a pretty big impact, has changed completely basketball movement in the secondary schools and high schools in Japan. This manga has brought this sport to become one of the most popular sports in the land of the rising sun. 4. Naruto. The story is about a teenage ninja of the Leaf Village, Naruto Uzumaki. A funny boy, always has a wish to become a Hokage legend. This boy suffered a cruel fate in being shunned by his people because he is the sealing martyrial of the Nine-Tailed Fox. A monster has once destroyed the Leaf Village and killed Naruto's parents 12 years ago. But day after day, under the guidance of the ninja master in the village, Naruto grows up and becomes stronger in the battle against dangerous enemies, defend peace for the ninja world. 3. Gochira Katsushakuku Kamiri Konmei Ashitsujo. The stories about tragi comic situations happened at the police station in a small ward of Tokyo. The main character is a funny middle-aged police officer, Kankichi Ryotsu. The series has released more than 1,700 chapters and is regarded as one of the long-life comics in the history of Japan. If you do not already know, this is a humorous comic immensely popular in Japan during the 80s of the last century. This manga has been made into anime and is considered a comic suitable for all ages. We can say that this manga won the high rankings, surpassing Naruto also thanks to its ages. 2. One Piece. Eiichiro Oda author takes the reader into a world of One Piece, where the pirates can do anything in the ocean and discover every place in the world. The main character is Luffy. The boy ingested Gomu Gomu devil fruit, thus he has the power of the body made of rubber. Luffy has set himself a pirate team and in the adventure for looking for the treasure One Piece. One Piece manga is regarded as the next comic book dominating in Japan, where the famous series in the 90s like Dragon Ball or Slam Dunk ended. 1. Dragon Ball. Standing at the top position as a masterpiece has been associated with the childhood of a lot of readers, Dragon Ball. The story was originally inspired under the story Journey to the West of China, but then, the author has changed and de-emphasized on the fight of the characters in the story. It is quite pity that with the texture of the story, where the bad guys appear more and more powerful, the author can still extend and the series will continue to be the pot of gold for the issuer. But the author Akira Toriyama has decided to bring an end to this climaxed comic. Although its manga has been completed for quite a long time, but so far, this manga continues to be published and has won great attention from the readers.